Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and today we're going to be starting a new series. It's going to be our first series in the Andal invasion bookmark and, well, submod, and we're going to be playing as King Tristifer IV, the Hammer of Justice of House Mud. Now, if you're been on the channel for a while, you know that I really like House Mud. I'm not sure why. It could be because of this guy. This guy's an absolute animal. Basically, he fought 100 wars against the Andal invaders and he won 99 of them and then failed in the last one. And then after he died, his son followed him to the crown and literally lost the kingdom. So yeah, we're going to be playing as King Tristifer, as I said, and what our aim for this playthrough is going to be is to try and push back the Andal invasion and build our own kingdom in the Riverlands. We only own like the north of the Riverlands at the minute, around where the twins would be in the modern story and Seaguard, but I want to take all of this land here, all the Blackwood, Bracken land, all around the God's Eye, Pink Maiden, and I think maybe all the way down to the Blackwater, take up all these little petty kingdoms that are hanging around. We do have the Vale, which is its own big kingdom. By this bookmark, the Arryns have completely taken over the Vale, so the Royces and Firstmen kings have been defeated. The North is the North, completely full, apart from Bear Island, which is owned by the Iron Islands. The West is a bit smaller. There's a lot of petty little kingdoms hanging around in it. The Reach is huge, as it always has been. Dawn is split into many little petty kingdoms. The Stormlands is split into 3 little kingdoms. And then, obviously, yeah, the Riverlands and the Crownlands are just a mass of petty kingdoms. So, yep, our aim is going to be, like I said, to unite all of the Trident all the way down to the God's Eye if we can. And then hopefully we'll be strong enough to start pushing the Andal kingdoms out of here. Maybe invade the Vale or wherever else the Andals have taken over. But the Andals could invade and push us back. So, yeah, this should hopefully be an interesting playthrough. Right, so as you can see, we've got an insanely good martial skill, as King Tristifer is one hell of a warrior. He's a formidable fighter, quick, strong, just, brave, proud, diligent, and zealous. We've got defender, inspiring leader, a siege leader, a cavalry leader, and a brilliant commander. So, yeah, he's an absolute beast. So, right, ambition, we will say win the war, because we are currently at war with House Vance, which I believe is, yep, it's a Andal king, so we want to try and push them back. We also need a character focus, which is obviously going to be war. When we've got martial skill that good, you only want to make it better. That is an insanely high martial skill, but yeah, our prince is weak, a poor fighter, shy, patient, cynical, content. So yeah, not great. What about our second son? Now he's a bit better. Gruff diplomat, trained fighter, Justifer. He's 16. Is he too old to have a... Yeah, he's too old to have a guardian, really, isn't he? Which is a bit of a shame. But our daughter isn't, so what's she good at? Martial and intrigue. So if we assign a guardian to her and we'll assign ourselves, maybe we can get her a bit better in martial. Right, unmarried heir. Yeah, I'll sort that out afterwards. I wouldn't be too disappointed if something were to happen to Prince Tristifer, so we'll leave that for now. Let's sort out our council before we go to war. So we've got our Hand of the King of Old Stones. Just oversee the realm for now. Want to train troops in Old Stones. Now, if you recognise the name Old Stones but you don't know why, it's the song Jenny of Old Stones. That's where Prince Duncan the Small met Jenny of Old Stones. So obviously, yeah, it's the old ruins of House Mud. It's just a ruin in the current story, but this is where House Mud ruled from. Let's serve the court and perform charity as well in Old Stones. I think it did have a different name to Old Stones, but I think the name's been lost to history. Right, we need a designated region. Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll go for Lord of Seaguard. We'll go with the Maester. Bodyguard. Just add the 2 bodyguards that we've got. Oh, so is that our brother, Quentin Mud, maybe? Right, Keeper of the Swans. We'll just go with whoever for now. Master of the Horse. Yeah, you can do it. We'll just go with any of our men for now. You'll do. High Almoner. Yeah. We'll probably change these once we take over some of the petty kingdoms around us. We'll give Cupbearer to our younger son as he's our sworn shield. Quentin is the King's Justice. Okay, and our commanders are what they are. Right, so I'm guessing, yes, we've got a brother. What's he good at? He's a skilled fighter, a lisp, deceitful, content, rude, and a brilliant steward. So he's not too... at least he's a decent fighter, but he's not got the best stats. We will try to marry some of these people off when we get a chance. Let's have a look at Blackwood. Has he got a daughter? No. What about Bracken? I only want to marry it into first men houses. No. What about the Starks? Has he got a sister or a daughter? He has a daughter, Cass Stark. Can we arrange a betrothal? Arrange a marriage between her and our son, because that would be awesome. No, we can't. What about our prince? No. Our brother? No. So the Starks don't want anything to do with that. We'll leave it for now, then we'll marry our people off afterwards. So, right. We're at war with this land here, so it's quite a big land, but I don't think it's as big as ours. Let's call in our vassals and see how big our army is for now. Fairly big, decent size. Right, let's arrange them to all meet in Old Stones, and let's get going with the playthrough. So, yeah, we're attacking the lands down here. Advance. So, what have we... oh, all hail the King of the Trident. What have we got down here? We've got Riverrun, which is cool. House of Riverrun. So, we don't actually have the Tullys. Are there any other houses that I recognise? I've seen that we got Pink Maiden down south. And House Vance, obviously, is a house that's still around. House Mallister's obviously still around. But who's in charge of this area at the moment? The Crossfort. House of Crossfort. Okay, so that's obviously where the twins are, because the Freys are only about 500 years old or so, aren't they? Their house. Right, let's forward things along and get our army together, and then we'll go and crush the Vance army. I think we should be okay. Oh, King Tristifer IV. Red Bramble is under attack. Let's have a look. From the Reach. No, we are not getting involved. I'm not going to war with the Reach. Are you nuts? Right, our daughter is now a poor fighter. Have you seen the size of the Reach compared to our kingdom? I wouldn't even want to go to war with it if we owned all of the Trident. Let alone with the small land that we've got so far. Right, we'll just wait for these last couple of hundred men to join us. No, I don't want to host a wedding. Right, nearly got all our men together now. Oh, our army's about twice the size almost, so it should be an easy victory. Let's march onto them and crush the Vance army as quickly as we can. My king, news from Rhaenys of a trial by combat. Okay, yeah, I'm not interested in that. In some other petty little kingdom down near the Blackwater. I'll only be interested once we take that land. King Tristifer Clacklaw Baron is under attack from Duskendale. How big is Duskendale? Fairly big. No, we don't want to get involved. We'll take all those lands later on. We'll let them fight amongst themselves for now while we sort out the war that we've got. There's stuff more important closer to home at the minute, so awesome. That's an easy win. Loyal servants such as I surely deserve some recognition and rewards from time to time. It is widely known that you hold huge lands and many titans are generous and you are wise. Perhaps you would consider granting this humble servant of High Lordship of the Crossing. Who are you? No, I'm not going to give it to you. If I'm going to give the Crossing, I'm going to give it to House Crossfort. So I'll grant them the High Lordship of the Crossing instead of you. Greed does not become you. So, yeah, we'll give that to them. That should make him really like us. So, hopefully, he'll send more men next time in the next war. Right, let's go get Cannet. Cannet, is that what it says? Yes, Cannet. Let's go get Cannet under siege. That'll be a bit easier. We'll just siege that quickly, and then we'll go and see where the remains of that Vance host is. Ah, here they are. They're marching up now. Well, we siege that quite quickly, so let's march on and destroy this army once more, as it's half our size. Less than half our size, sorry. We need another commander. Who have we got? Well, you should definitely be commanding with a 16 marshal. That's not too bad. By far the second best strongest that we've got. What did all you guys who've seen it so far think of the season finale of Game of Thrones then? And obviously the last ever episode. I'm not sure if I liked it or I didn't like it. I just feel kind of empty about the whole thing, if I'm perfectly honest. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. It's just... I'm not sure. I think it might be very different. I hope it's quite different in the books. Obviously, I think maybe the main endings of things will be slightly different, but... yeah, I just feel a bit empty about it for now. Maybe I have to watch it again and think about it for a couple of days and see what I think, but I don't know. I'd love to know what you guys thought of it, though. I just hope the Winds of Winter is not much longer. I really, really hope Winter is not much longer, but I've been saying that now for, what, 7 years or so, so who knows. We'll get it eventually, I hope. Here we go, let's go and siege the next bit of land. Ah, there's the army anyway. Or should we go for the capital? Should we go for the Vance capital, which is Wayfarer's Rest? My daughter, Minissa, is modest and humble, never showing off or bragging. She gets humble. Humble, that's good. Yeah, I don't mind her having humble. That's a decent trait. We'll siege this. No, let's go straight for the capital instead, actually. I think it'd be better if we go and take the capital. My king, Andals are sailing in great numbers across the narrow sea to Westeros, made zealous by conflict and flight. These savage warriors of the Andals carve the seven-pointed star upon their bodies and swear by their blood and the seven not to rest until they had hewn their kingdom from our lands. An Andal band led by Otto has been spotted approaching Cape of Eagles, no doubt seeking conquest in our land. Cape of Eagles is on the west. We'll throw these invaders back into the narrow sea. They will surely honour their obligations. I don't understand why they're attacking the west of Westeros, so surely they should come from the east, as obviously Andalos is over here. So I'm not sure why they're coming from that direction. Bravos hasn't been founded yet, or has it? Have we got a little Bravos at the top? Ah, we do, but it's not actually founded yet, because obviously we've got Valyria is at its height down here, guys. Absolutely huge with all the Dragon Riders. Hopefully they stay well clear of Westeros. Right, how far are we away from taking the capital? Yeah, we're nearly there. That army's sneaking back round the top, so we'll go and crush that once we took the capital. Maybe we won't need to crush the army once we take the capital. If he's got his family here, we'll obviously take them in prison. Oh, okay. Yes, my king. We will search the dungeons at once. Who is the prisoner? Who are you? House of Greenwood. You are a first man. So I will release you. Why not? There's no one of value here. Okay. We're at 90%. Let's go back round and crush that army. And that should be more than enough to win us this war. Ah, and here come the Andal host, which is attacked from the west for whatever reason. Oh my god, 10,000 men. Oh wow. Should we attack them while they're still weak because they've only just landed? I'm a bit worried about this. That is a big host. Will we be able to beat that host? It's a bit worrying. I don't know if to attack this host or not. I don't know whether to risk it. Would it be better waiting for them to press the attack on us? It's a lot bigger, but we obviously do have amazing martial ability and commanding, so maybe we could win. How can I rely on my generals when their understanding of warfare is so lacking compared to my own? I should teach Stefan a thing or two. Stefan, he's a poor fighter. Right, we will teach him how to cavalry tactics. Let's teach him some cavalry tactics. I'm going to risk it. Let's go and attack this armor. Oh no, he gets a river crossing advantage. No. We're going to have to wait. Let's march back south. Let's go take Riverrun instead and get that war out of the way. Then hopefully we can call up more banners from that area by doing that. And well, they've assaulted. Look, so they've lost some men. Yeah, we'll play the long game with this Andal invasion. Let's end the war with House Vance first before we worry about that. Be good to add Riverrun to our realm as well. Have a big kingdom like that. Hey up. Who's this army here that's just strolling up? Right, Riverrun's got quite a high siege line though, but we are a siege leader, so it might not take that long to take it. Send my family into hiding. I cannot risk them. Yes, send the family into hiding. We don't want to risk our family being captured by the Andals. Who knows what they might do to them, obviously with different religions. Just need to take Riverrun quickly and then we can march back north. Shame that we haven't got any allies, but everyone's petty kings, so it's hard to obviously form alliances. There we go, we've won the siege of Riverrun. Let's march around and take that army out now that they're far enough away that we don't have to worry about them. I'd like to get them to press the attack on us. I've received a letter from Lord Hendry. It was very quick and concise message inquiring about my good health with a comment about the possibility of the two of us keeping more in contact with each other. It was very nice of him. Does that mean we become friends? No? Okay, whatever. Right, let's march on that Vance army and hopefully take them out this time. And hopefully we'll be able to get, if we get some of their land after we beat them, we can get more bannermen to call up for this battle against the Andals. There are many legends about the great man whose blood I share. A particular story has been circulating at court lately. It focuses on an epic feat when Tristan proves his strength of the character. The more I hear, the more I wish to emulate him. King Tristan II of the Riverland Hills, who's a formidable fighter, but we're a lot better than him. I shall strive to be more like him. Oh, so we gain honourable and emulating a lead. Yeah, that's pretty good. Our brother wants to get married. I will find him someone nice. Okay. Why? Oh, he's in hiding at the moment, isn't he? So we can't at the moment, can we? We'll sort it out once we get him out of hiding. Ah, there we go. We've crushed the Vance armour. So let's offer peace. Enforce demands. Yes. And we've took all of those kingdoms away from him, which is great news. But they still have some things there by the looks of it. Riverrun, can we grant him anything? Where's the High Lordship of Tumbleston? Is that down here? Let's have a look. Because if it is, that will manage to get him on side for us. Yes, it is. So let's send that to the Lord of Riverrun, which is going to get him very much on our side. So hopefully we'll be able to call up some banners from there. Let's lift this siege here. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to lift the banners now, though, because I think we would have to disband our army before, and it's way too risky to disband our armor. Yeah, there's still Vance stuff going on here. Andal, what about you? What are you? Andal. What about you at Bramstone? Andal. Oh my god. Andal. Riverrun? Andal. Oh no, all Andals. Right. We're going to have to send our priest then. Let's send him to Riverrun and try and get them to worship the old gods. Oh, we need a new Master of Coin. Yes, you will do for now until we get better men under our control. Right, let's lift the siege here. Will we get a river crossing here as well as an advantage? Fulfilled ambition to win the war. And next ambition... I'll decide what it should be in a moment. I wanted to go win the war again. There we go. Just because it'll be easier to hopefully... At least he's lost 2,000 men, but we've also lost some men. So I'm not sure how we're going to fare here. Let's just lift this siege for now. We'll wait for a little while. Rather than wasting men. My daughter Minissa is aiming for the stars and ambitious. Yeah, I don't mind my daughter being ambitious. That's perfectly fine. We'll take this siege properly. At least they've lost more men by trying to take old stones. We've took that siege. Oh, we'll just assault that. It's only 26 men. We only lost 2 and we'll assault it again just to get the war score back up a bit. Right, do I risk assaulting this army or not? I watched my daughter Minissa play with another child yesterday. Oh, she's grown up now. And noticed that she didn't want to share her toys. Well, no, we don't want her to have greed. Loses the trait. She needs a lecture on charity. Yes. They're coming for us. Red March recently fell into a period of... I'm not interested. Right, let's just pause it a second. Do we get the river advantage? Yes, we get the advantage. Come on, stand strong, please. We need to win this fight. We do not want this Andal invasion to take our lands. I'm hoping, even though we're 2,000 men down, just because of our commander, hopefully we'll win. You were separated from your men in the chaos of battle, and now find yourself in the midst of war. As you scan the field and try to rejoin your foes, you see Sir Bennett. Prepare to die, scum. That's right, coward. Run back to all realm provinces. Okay. Oh, we're going to win this fight very easily by the looks of it. That's very surprising. Fair enough, I'm not so worried now. Managed to kill 1,800 of their men. Right, let's go lift the siege at Old Stones quickly. Okay. Faith of the 7 Rebels have riven up in Riverrun. Ah, damn it. Does that mean we can call more bannermen up? Because I've just said they will surely honour their obligations. Yes, 4,000 men at Riverrun. Wow, that's a lot of men. Good for him. They should win that war easily. And now we will march... I'm not bothered about dragons. Now we can march them 4,000 men north. The faith of the 7 revolt against King Tristifer the Hammer of Justice ended. King Tristifer of the Riverlands has won. Oh, he's a high. Is he a high tower? Yes, he is a high tower. Okay. Oh, fulfilled the ambition to win a war. That's good. And does that mean that we can... We'll let him rot for now. Does that mean we can once again pick the ambition to win a war? Yes, we can. So we'll be able to get that 3 times, which is awesome. Right. Lift the siege on Old Stones. My king, we've rounded up everyone we could find in Northlands. What should we do with them? Liberated. Right. And now... Oh, we've got a betrothal here with Tybolt Lannister. May you live in harmony and contentment. We propose that Prince Crinton of the Rock and Princess Minister of the River and the Hills marry. Oh, okay. Is he the heir? Is he the heir to the rock? Prince of the Rock. Prince of the Rock. Yes, he is the... Oh, no. Prince Tyrion of the Rock is the heir. Prince Criston is not the heir. But we could form an alliance with House Lannister, which would be pretty cool. Do I want to marry off the daughter, though, so easily and willingly after we've... Yes, I will. Let's hope that we can form an alliance because of this. I should give them offer the customary dowry, which is a lot of money as well. Right, can we form an alliance? No! Damn it! Well, that was a waste of time, wasn't it? Never mind. We'll keep you important for a moment, because maybe we'll be able to form an alliance afterwards. Right. Now, let's sort this bloody Andal army out. Don't bother me with such news. Right, we've got 10,000 men here. We should easily be able to crush this Andal force now. Even with their advantage of the river crossing, we'll be completely fine. Oh, winter is coming. We shouldn't be too badly affected, hopefully, in the rear, just below the neck. In the trident. I got tongue-tied then. I forgot which kingdom I was playing in. Oh, easy victory. That's going to completely smash that Andal force, even with their advantage. Victory. 100%. Awesome. Right, let's end that war then. Offer peace. Enforce demands. Yes. The Otters host invasion of the rivers and the hills has ended. King Tristifer has won. Awesome. New important decision. Yes, let's call the court out of hiding. And we will disband our army as well. And look at that. We've managed in this episode, guys. Only one episode, but we've managed to advance our kingdom by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new regions. Oh, and it looks like House Vance has been completely wiped out by Pink Maiden. Right, so Pink Maiden could become a problem, which means in the next episode for our next war, I might do House Bracken first, just because it shares a border with Pink Maiden. So we don't want to end up working our way down and they get Bracken, and then again I might just get the closest lands because this is an Andal land, I believe. Yes, House Viper and Andal, so I'd rather get rid of them first. But I'm going to end the first episode here, guys, so I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new here, and you have enjoyed, of course. If you didn't enjoy, then obviously, well, I'm surprised you've made it this far into the video if you didn't enjoy. But yeah, I'll hopefully be back with part 2 of this very soon, where we will continue our conquest of the Riverlands. We'll probably, like I said, take House Viperin out next, and then we've got the Blackwoods to sort out as well. And we will also, in the next episode, marry off our 2 other children. It's a shame that we couldn't form an alliance with the Lannisters, but never mind. But yeah, I'm going to go now. Talk to me in the comments below, please, guys. I'd love to chat with you all about Game of Thrones or Crusader Kings, and I'll see you very soon for the next video.